Gemini, welcome to your December reading. We're going to start off with the masculines first, then the feminine second. You can resonate with both, one or the other. Doesn't matter what gender you are, it's not gender specific, just what energy you're mostly picking up at the time. So, masculine Gemini. With Jupiter moving into Capricorn today, Capricorn being in your 8th house, Scorpio being in your 6th house. It's a lot. Masculine Geminis for the first half of December. Masculine Geminis. 10 of Wands. So, opportunities being turned down, not fighting for our place because we don't feel like this opportunity is worth it. Or someone around you. Jeez. It seems like somebody, possibly a Sagittarius, is watching you, Gemini. And then I feel like it's secret and you possibly don't know it, or possibly another Gemini, while trying to emotionally balance themselves. I feel like they've come out of denial about a Libra. I want to come towards you. They want to work things out. However, you're defensive. Some of you know that you should cooperate with this person, but you're ignoring that call. Possibly because you have gotten out of a confusing time and realized that a heartbreak has come up to the surface. It seemed a little bit triggering. It seemed like it's giving you a reason to be defensive and not trust this person. 3 cards for the near future. However, the commitment, Gemini, is on the line. Some of you Geminis are the person who has come out of a realization about a Libra or a Sag. And for whatever reason, Jupiter in Capricorn makes you want to make things right, makes you want to put in the work, makes you want to get out of this toxic energy. Perhaps the energy that has separated you two before. In the near future, you're going to get your mind right, and you're going to come into a realization about where your feelings lie. Some of you, where your feelings will lie is going to quickly spiral, because you'll find out, possibly through a King of Cups or about a King of Cups, about how a situation has been turned down, a situation that has been rejected for too long, to where you can't even see anything great about it. You thought about all the times that you held back and been self-protective when you should have opened your heart and gave reciprocation. Now I feel like it's going to be too late. So what do? Do you apologize? Do you not? It seems like the only way to get out of your head is to apologize for everything that you've done or didn't do. Because of all the times that they have showed you actions about why things aren't moving forward and who is creating obstacles and lies in your head, you have ignored them, turned your back on them, only to find out that what you thought was true wasn't true. What you thought was going to give you emotional fulfillment isn't your emotional fulfillment at all. So I can see why you feel very eager to say how you feel. Although it is justified to give this person that equal reciprocation, maybe you know that if you do so, maybe it'll be too late. Maybe you won't see eye to eye. And you know that maybe the two of you are better off friends. Maybe the two of you have groups of people around you who aren't that beneficial to you or them, and that's why things aren't going as smooth sailing. The friends around you have caused things to get out of control and perhaps maybe even abused you. Maybe you even have abusive people in your circle. And as badly as you want to say sorry, is it the right move? Let's see. Although your abusive past may want you, maybe even abusive patterns of your past, may even want you to impulsively move back to emotional things that have ended. Maybe because you feel like you can't achieve better, and this person makes you feel like you can do anything. And that's why they're your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. However, as patient as this person is, it seems like a decision has been made a long time ago. And although the situation is dead, and even though you really want a new beginning, you know that there are a lot of people watching you like vultures. And they don't want you to change, even though you know if you want a new beginning, you have to. So, if you revive this exposures will come out, truths will come out, and with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it doesn't look like it's gonna go that well. It may not be in your highest good. The best thing you can do is possibly say sorry, get some closure, and then move on. The way I see it. Feminine Geminis. Queen of Swords. If there's a connection you want, Gemini, a connection you will get. First, you have to get out of your head, out of your mind. Some of you know that you can't compete with the Queen of Cups in reverse, because she will always try and make sure that she will come first. She's a bit of a drama queen. And you know this. For some of you, you may have gotten news about someone who can't seem to leave you. Or someone you know. There's just a reluctance to leave the things behind that once gave us nurturing, whether it was you, whether it was them. And because things aren't moving forward, things needed to be dropped. This person, either you or them, didn't want to carry any burdens. Boundaries needed to be placed. So, in order to become the Empress, you had to cut things off, or they had to. In order to be abundant is to withhold self-love, to hold self-love while the changes and the cycles move through. So, if you still want this reconciliation, how do we win? How do we get past this Queen of Cups? If she's still weighing heavily in future. Although this person really wants to move forward, they're still in a lot of emotions of things that haven't happened or things that may have gotten ruined. It seems like this person, this Queen of Cups, keeps damaging their cups. And it makes them really emotional about it. It seems like they really want to talk to you. They really want to talk about something that you haven't seen. Nine of Cups first. It may have very well been their own arrogance. It may very well be something that happened in their very home, in a past relationship. Possibly even the people in their closest circles. Well, Gemini, it seems like the universe is trying to tell you something that you're finally gonna see. It may take you a while to see it, but you'll get there. Don't worry. And for some, it's gonna be people around you. And it might be something you want them to see. I think either way, it will come out. And It may very well have to do with a new beginning. Someone who'd rather have a lot of things to themselves. It may even be materialistic. It may even just be out of ego. A lot of indulgence out of ego. A lot of temptation and escapism out of ego. So this information might make someone dump an emotional offer, an emotional opportunity, because someone would rather indulge in the wrong company than to have a connection, and that's gonna hurt a lot. So Gemini, what do we do? What do we do when we find out the truth? What do we do when other people find out the truth about us? The uncertainty, which brings us back to the Empress energy. Maybe for some of you, people are going to apologize to you to avoid a disaster, to avoid your reaction. For some of you, you're going to be doing that. However, this will be a trigger. This will resurface a lot of heartbreak, and Jupiter in Capricorn wants you to know what energies you even let in your vicinity will hurt you, will keep you from healing. So make sure your defenses are high and what you're working on is still going, because it just might affect all of these opportunities. Protect yourself from any toxic energies, for they will keep you stuck in your head, back in your old thought patterns, and keep you from progressing. So, Gemini, if it's not you who's going to be self-preserved, it's going to be somebody around you. So, I hope it was helpful, and good luck, Gemini. I'll see you for your mid-month readings.